Here we're being given a function in f of x, and then we're being told that we're working with f of x minus 15. So as a translation, that would mean that we're moving our function down 15. But as an equation, it literally means we're subtracting 15 from the end of that equation. So f of x minus 15 is the same as negative a to the x plus b minus 15. So that's where we are right now. And we're being told that when we do this, it's hitting the y-axis at 0, negative 99 over 7. So we're going to go ahead and plug in. We're going to go ahead and plug in the y-intercept. So we're going to plug in x is 0 when y is negative 99 over 7. And this is the y of our new equation. So let's say we call that g of x. G of x equals negative a to the x plus b minus 15. So the whole fact that there's a minus 15 there may add confusion, but this whole thing is our y. And so we'll set that equal to negative 99 over 7. And that equals negative a to the 0 plus b minus 15. Now, this situation here is a PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally situation. And you want to be really careful with it. This is one of the spots where most mistakes will be made. We need to take care of this exponent first, a to the 0, before we take care of this -1. The reason is because that negative on the outside is just like multiplying this whole thing by -1. So maybe a more conscientious way to write this would be to say that this is -1 times a to the 0 plus b minus 15. So this makes it more evident that we've got to take care of this exponent first before we then multiply in the -1. So a to the 0 is 1. So we'll just make that a 1. And now we can see that this whole thing becomes -1. Now we have -1 and -15 is -16. And now we can add 16 to both sides. What we really need here are common denominators. 16 over 1, that's really the same as, if I multiply it by 7 on the top and 7 on the bottom, that's really the same as 112 over 7. So 112 over 7. So you got 112 minus 99, which is 13. And so far on the left, we have 13 over 7 equals b. So b is 13 over 7. And now the question is telling us that the product of a and b is 65 over 7. So a times b is 65 over 7. A times 13 over 7 is 65 over 7. We're just plugging in b because we just found that b was 13 over 7. And so now we can find out what a is by multiplying by the reciprocal, 7 over 13 on both sides. So right now we've got 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom, that cancels. And 65 divided by 13 is 5. So we just figured out that a is 5, and that's our answer.